Link Underground Games welcomes you to the following presentation of the Breakaway Football League.
So we have 1st and 5 for the Drillers at the 25. Play action pass versus tight run. That is a breakaway pass for the Drillers. 4-on-1 will be a guaranteed 3. +2 in the upper corner. So that's 5. It gets him out to midfield. And now we start flipping. And one more. And one more. Uh-oh, this is a big pass. 2 more. Billy White Shoes Johnson reverses field back to the 35. He thinks he's got something. He doesn't. Tackled at the 35, but not after a huge gain. So that is sweep versus goal line. 4-on-3. So spend the token to for the privilege. So it'll be a gain of 1 right now. And false start, though. False start is a loss of 1. Unless you want to challenge it, you'll just take the 1, and it'll be second down. Now, because he ran that play, this gas is gone. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Counter versus tight run. That is a defensive breakaway. And that is going to be a -1 unless you want to spend. Actually, again, we need to spend that for the privilege.
Yeah.
Strong versus nickel on 2nd and 5.
Hold on just a second. I want to see what I actually have here. Yeah, I got to stick with the original play. Okay.
Okay. No. All right, let's see it. Screen versus goal line. 5-on-1 will be a gain of 4. +1 for the perfect route is a gain of 5, and that is enough for the first down, and that will recover 1 gas token. Strong versus 4-3 on 1st and 4.
We're good.
Okay.
Short pass versus tight run. That'll be a gain of 1. And holding on the run has no impact. So gain of 1, second down. Big Eye versus nickel on 2nd and 3.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine.
Okay, power versus wide run, no breakaway. We're going to spend this for the privilege. Right now it's a gain of 3. That will be enough, and it is enough. So Earl Campbell rumbles out for the touchdown. Kick the 1, I assume?
Yes, we will kick the 1.
And it is a 3. He tries very hard to miss it, but he cannot, and it's 7-0.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, good.
Inside run versus press, that's a breakaway. So that'll be a minimum gain of 1. +1 in either the corner or the middle. So right now, gain of 2. And now we will start flipping. 2 more. And tackled right there, but the sheriff makes him pay with the cool handoff to the inside. First down to 35.
Good.
Ace big versus 3-4.
I'm good.
Yep.
That is a long pass versus tight run. 6-on-1 will be a gain of 5. And that is going to be no impact, so it is a gain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down to the 40. Smooth and efficient pass to Marvin Harrison out across midfield. Ace big versus 3-4.
Okay.
Yep.
And that is a short pass versus press. Defensive breakaway. And that is going to be a -2. Ouch. And it is now 2nd and 6. Gun trips versus nickel. 2nd and 5.
Okay.
Good.
And that's draw play versus zone. That is a breakaway, I believe. Yes, special run. That's a breakaway. So right now it's a gain of 1. Gosh, I think you take the middle garbage. Yeah. And so now we start flipping. 2 more. Okay, so at least you get something good out of it. And 2 more. Okay, you're getting a lot good out of it. And tackled right there. So it is now 3rd down. 3rd and 1. That's a short pass versus wide run. 3-on-2 will be a gain of 1. Except the pass is dropped, and that will be 4th down. If you want to use a challenge flag, you can preserve the gain of 1 and keep the first. Otherwise, it'll be 4th and 1.
I will not challenge it, but I will go for it.
All right, 4th and 1. All right, ace doubles on 4th and 1 versus 3-4.
Okay.
Long pass versus blitz. 7-on-2 will be a gain of 5. That's actually enough to get the touchdown. Does he have it? Defensive instant replay. Now, if you want, you can just cancel this. We don't even have to pull it. But if you want to see what it is and then choose to cancel it, fine with me. Should we pull?
What do you mean by that?
He could just use the challenge flag to kill,
right. Okay.
to kill the replay at all.
I'll roll the dice. And
Sounds good. Pull 2 and Cooper gets to choose. Well, would you like the sack?
Yeah, I'll take the sack, but he's
Okay.
going to challenge that
Then I'm
at
going
this
to challenge
point.
it.
All right, so you challenge, no sack. He gets it off just in time, floats one into the end zone, touchdown, Reggie
Quick
Wayne.
release of Peyton Manning.
Extra point,
Yes, please.
and it is good. We are tied at 7 with
four cards.
yes, 11 minutes gone in the first quarter. All right, Big Eye versus Nickel on 1st and 1 from the 15.
We're good.
Okay.
Counter versus goal line. 5 on 3 will be a gain of 2. No help from the deck, but
Oh,
What's
right. Okay.
yeah, no, it doesn't happen.
I just saw the -2. I was like, come on.
Okay.
Okay.
Strong versus 4-3 on 1st and 5. And that is going to be medium pass versus blitz. Defensive breakaway for the Stallions. Good
Nice
call.
job.
And that is going to be a 0 in the upper corner. So incomplete, 2nd down. All right, Strong versus 4-3.
Good.
Okay, and that is going to be medium pass versus blitz. Again, another defensive breakaway. The foresight and another 0. Again, forces the rushed pass from Stabler, who chucks it out of bounds, and now it's 3rd and 5. All right, so Strong versus 4-3 on 3rd and 5 from the 25.
I'm good.
Okay.
And that is going to be toss sweep. Burn 1 to reflect the gas. 4 on 1 is a gain of 3. No help from the deck, so 1, 2, 3, and that will be 4th down. Big Eye versus 4-3 on 4th and 2.
Good.
Okay.
And that is a draw play versus goal line. So right now we're going to spend
you
the
got
token. It is going to be a minimum gain of 1. False start is on the pass, so that does not count. It's a gain of 1, and that is it. Comes up short. Yep. 1st down and 5 now. Stallions hold. All right, Ace Big versus 3-4 on 1st and 5.
Okay.
And that is counter versus man-to-man. No breakaway here. 4 on 3 will be a gain of 1. However, Bull Rush of -2 will actually be a net loss of 1. It's now 2nd down from midfield. Second quarter begins.
All right.
Gun Ace Trips versus Nickel on 2nd and 6.
Yeah.
I'm good.
So that's going to be a medium pass versus blitz. Defensive breakaway, and that could spell death for this. No, it doesn't. It's a 0. 3rd down.
Yeah.
Ace Doubles versus Nickel on 3rd and 6.
Yep.
Okay.
Draw play versus 2-man under. That'll be a 3 on 0. No breakaway. And no help from the deck. 1, 2, 3. And it's now 4th and 3. Stallions, what would you like to do?
What is my conversion here?
60% from here.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
All right. Burn a card to keep the clock. You need a 7 or better on the lower right corner. And it is a 5. And it's not Vanderjack. Who was it? Was it Vanderjack?
It's our it's our idiot kicker.
Idiot kicker. That's right. So the idiot
He
kicker
didn't
misses
do well
it.
in the last game, I don't think either. Okay, we're gonna check out something here for a sec. We will audible.
Audible. Okay.
Mm.
Defense.
I'm good.
All right.
Yep.
Let's see him. So that's a counter versus wide run. That is a breakaway for the offense. So we're going to spend 1 here for the privilege. It's a gain of 3 right now.
Keep running.
All right. So here we go, and it's tackled.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Okay. Very good. So that's 1st and 4 now at the 40. Strong versus 4-3 on 1st and 4 from the 40.
Okay, we're good.
And that is toss sweep versus wide run. That is a defensive breakaway. Wow. And that is going to be a -2 in the upper corner. So a loss of 2.
Well, we'll spend a chip to keep it at 0.
Okay, very good. Play equals 0. Okay, Strong versus 4-3. 2nd and 4. And that is finesse versus blitz. 3 on 2 is a gain of 1. No breakaway. +1 for the broken tackle. So as long as he lets that stand, it'll be 3rd and 2, and you will regain a
Pull
token.
my little chip back.
Yeah. Strong versus 4-3 on 3rd and 2.
We're good.
And that is a short pass versus tight run. 2 on 1 will be a gain of 1, pending the foolishness. And that is speed kills. That will be enough for a touchdown right now, Stallions. Do you want to do anything about it?
There's a lot of things you could do here. Did his foot touch out of bounds? Are you gonna piss off Bum? Are you gonna go with no challenge flags?
Yeah, I'm gonna challenge it.
Challenge with a challenge
Which
flag.
challenge are you gonna use?
Oh, I forgot I had the super bum challenge.
You do have the bum challenge. That's
No, I'm going to use the traditional
yeah,
challenge.
that is a good choice. Okay, so you challenge that, which means it's a gain of 1, and now 4th down. Oh, he stepped out of bounds as he ran up the sideline and got the touchdown. Bum is livid, but no, he did actually step out of bounds. 4th and 1.
We'll go for it.
Let's
Yeah.
see it. It's going to be medium pass versus tight run. 5 on 1 will be a gain of 4. Holding on the pass, I assume you want to not take that and instead use the result of 4.
Correct.
Okay, that'll get you down to here and a 1st down. Big guy versus 4-3 on 1st and goal from the 1.
Good.
Okay.
And that is power versus man-to-man. That'll be a breakaway and a touchdown. And that is in. Kick the 1.
Yeah.
And it is good. So the Drillers retake the lead 14-7 with 6 minutes to play in the second quarter. Kick away, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. It's a 0. Touchback out to the 25. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Stallions. Okay, here we go. Ace big versus nickel.
Yep.
Okay.
And that is short pass versus man-to-man. No breakaway. This will be a gain of 1 pending nonsense, and it is thrown away. So it's 2nd down. All right, ace big versus 3-4 on 2nd and 5.
Okay.
Yep.
Long pass versus 2-man under, and that is a defensive breakaway. The Drillers sniff out the pass, and that is going to be incomplete. A 0 in the upper corner. 3rd down. So the Sheriff able to avoid the sack and get rid of the ball to preserve field position, but it is still 3rd and 5. All right, ace doubles versus nickel. 3rd and 5.
Okay.
Yep.
A short pass versus wide run. It'll be a gain of 1. No help from the deck, and it's now 4th and 4.
We will punt.
Okay. Burn a card to keep the clock. This will be the 2-minute warning. Punt goes a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. And then the return is a 0. Strong versus 4-3 on 1st and 5.
We're good.
Okay.
Power versus 2-man under. That's going to be, we'll spend this for the privilege.
Yep.
4 on 1 was a gain of 3. No breakaway, and that will be gain of 3. You can spend 1 extra if you'd like to gain 1 more.
No, that's okay. Okay, we're good.
And this will be power versus 2-man under. 5 on 1 is a gain of 4. Plus 2 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're in field goal range, but time
there's no
expires. Yep.
Yeah.
And so with that, we will go to the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
Good. And it's a 3. And that is going to be out to the 45. So it'll be 1st
I
and
don't think
1.
I've ever gotten a 3 on a kickoff before. That was
There you
first
go.
time in
Really?
history.
Yep.
Inside run.
Goal line versus inside run, and that's going to be a defensive breakaway. And so that is going to be a -2. Oh, taking away the small in the hole. 2nd down. Still manageable
But he
3.
gets his Omahas.
He does.
Red 32 Omaha.
All right. Okay, Omaha. All right, spend the token.
So I show. Okay.
Yep. So
And I
you
sh-
will
yeah.
flip, and it's locked. And now you have a chance to...
Yeah. Yeah. Good call.
Yes, good call. So draw versus 2-man under. That'll be 3 on 0. Gain of 3 right now. And offensive instant replay.
Oh.
So you've got a possibility here of tacking something on. Pancake block will help. So that's going to be a gain of 4. That's enough for the 1st. And the Sheriff correctly diagnoses that.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, medium pass versus zone. 5 on 3 will be a gain of 2. And no help from the deck. Gain of 2 brings it down to the 35. 2nd and 3. All right, gun ace trips versus nickel on 2nd and 3. Are you going Omaha? Okay, Omaha. So go ahead and flip drillers.
Okay, so we're okay.
And you are locked in on wide run. And so, yes, that's the matchup you want. Harvey?
Yep.
All right, 6 on 3 will be a gain of 3. No help from the deck, but it's enough for the 1st down. And that will take it to the 20. Gun ace trips versus nickel on 1st and 4 from the 20.
All right, I'm good.
Good.
Okay. Sweep versus blitz, 3 on 2 is a gain of 1. The deck takes 1 away. That'll leave it right at the 20. It's 2nd down. Ace doubles versus nickel on 2nd and 4.
I'm good.
Medium pass versus zone, 6-on-4 is a gain of 2. And offside, so here's your choice. The offsides is a replay the down. So you can either make it 2nd and 3 from the 15, or it'll be 3rd and 2 from the 10.
2nd and 3, please.
Okay, takes the penalty. It remains 2nd down. Ace doubles versus nickel. Omaha. So we flip, that's press. And now you can make your choice. You want the medium pass?
I might take
Or the power. Okay.
Yeah.
The power does have more potential oomph right now. 3-on-0 would be a gain of 3. That would be enough to get you in. Let's see if the deck is, it's holding. Holding. So you can use the bum wrap token if you want, or you can take the effect and replay the down. It's only
Here's the big
second down.
question, though. There was holding, and he did use his Omaha, so that's gone, even if he cancels, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna bum wrap that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So clearly holding on the play. Bum is livid. Where, Jeff Saturday tackles.
Yeah. Twice.
Exactly. But he walks in for the touchdown. Bum is beside himself. No call. Extra point.
Go for 1, please.
Go for 1. It is good. And that ties it up at 14. And you got to wonder if the Drillers can recover from that kind of him. Sickening. No call. All right, here we go. Kicking away.
Yes.
Okay, and it's a -1 touchback. It'll be out at the 25, 1st and 5. All right, Big Eye versus 4-3.
We're good.
All right, 1st and 5. Let's see it. Counter versus tight run. That's a defensive breakaway. First, we're going to spend this for the privilege. Now we're going to see what the game day deck gives us. It's a -1, which will not stand. So Earl Campbell, churning those powerful piston legs, grinds his way back to the line of scrimmage. It's now 2nd and 5. Okay. Strong versus 4-3 on 2nd and 5. Screen pass versus man-to-man. No breakaway here. 5-on-2 will be a gain of 3. Except the bang collision is play equals 0.
Well, nah.
The Drillers. How did he hold on to that ball and gain 15 yards? What a great play by Casper. Actually, that was a halfback screen, wasn't it?
Yep.
That's play action pass versus tight run. That's going to be a breakaway for the offense. 4-on-1's a guaranteed 3. That'll be enough for the first down. +1 for the timing pass. That takes him down to the opposite 40. And now we start flipping. And a 0. So the breakaway ends there, but not before 20-yard completion. Big first down to the 40. Strong versus 4-3 on 1st and 4.
Good.
Okay.
And that is short pass versus tight run. 2-on-1 will be a gain of 1. And a run to daylight would have been nice, but it is only complete for 1. 2nd down. Big Eye versus 4-3. 2nd and 3.
Good.
Okay, and that's power versus blitz. 5-on-2 will be a gain of 3, but it is a fumble.
Yeah.
Now that one you can challenge with your challenge flag. So that doesn't happen. It is a gain of 3, and that is a first down. Looked like he had lost the handle on it. A bad exchange between Stabler and Campbell, but he recovers the loose ball and runs it anyway for 15 yards out to the 20 and a big first down. Let's see it. Power versus tight run. Breakaway for the defense. Spend 1 for the privilege. And let's see what happens. 0 in the upper corner. And so that is 2nd down. Stuffed at the line for no gain.
We're good.
Okay. That's a long pass versus blitz. This is 6-on-3, which would be a gain of 3. It's low accuracy, so you need green text. It is red text. And if you'd gotten the...
I don't think I've completed a long pass yet this season.
Wow, really? Okay. Well, you have Earl Campbell.
Well,
you probably have only tried
Maybe
a few.
once or twice. I don't know.
3rd and 4 from the 20 now.
Okay.
Strong versus 4-3. Medium pass versus tight run. 5-on-1 will be a gain of 4 if it's complete. It is not. It is intercepted, and the Drillers have no challenge flags. That ball is picked off at the goal line.
Goal line.
And it's one man to beat, so they're going to take it out. And he runs it back out 3, and he's on his way. 2 more.
Oh, my God.
The automatic touchdown is gone, but he is chaining cards.
Oh.
Oh, he reverses field. He thinks he's got something up the other sideline, and he doesn't, stupidly. But he runs it all the way back out to the 30-yard line.
Wow, that was
an
a huge
incredible
play.
swing. Wow.
That was a huge play. One play left in the third quarter. Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Ace doubles versus nickel on 1st and 4.
Okay.
Stretch versus blitz. That will be a gain of nothing. -1. Sideline is our friend, so it'll actually be a loss of 1, 2nd down.
Okay.
All right. Gunning strips versus nickel on 2nd and 5.
Okay.
What is that? Power?
Power run.
It's a power run versus tight run. That is a defensive breakaway.
Oh,
That
I got
will
a
be
challenge flag back.
A 0. You do get a challenge flag back. It is now 3rd down. Yeah, you're both at a unique spot. You can both earn challenge flags. 3rd and 5. Just get that.
Yeah, right.
All right. Yeah. Ace doubles
Okay.
versus nickel on 3rd and 5.
Okay.
Yep.
Medium pass versus 2-man under. 6 on 3 will be a gain of 3, but it is incomplete, and that will be 4th down.
Okay. We'll punt.
Punt. And that is an 8. Check that. Yep, 8. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the return is a 0. Big Eye versus nickel on 1st and 3.
We're good.
Okay.
Power versus goal line. That's 5 on 3 will be a gain of 2. 1 spend the token for the privilege. And broken tackle will be an additional 1. So that'll be a gain of 3. And that's enough for the 1st down. Big Eye versus 4-3 on 1st and 6.
Okay.
That's counter versus tight run. Defensive
There you go. There's
breakaway.
your flag.
Spend 1 for the privilege.
Yeah.
There you go. And it's a -1.
I'll spend another one.
Okay. So that keeps it. He grinds it back to the line of scrimmage, but that will be a challenge flag earned for the Stallions. And it is now 2nd and 6 from the 50. Strong versus 4-3 on 2nd and 6.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Veer, that's a finesse run versus zone. 3 on 2 will be a gain of 1. And no help from the deck. So a gain of 1. 3rd down, you do get one of those tokens back. Strong versus 4-3 on 3rd and 5.
Good.
Okay.
Play action pass versus 2-man under. 4 on 2 will be a gain of 2. And no help from the deck. Gain of 2. 4th down and 3. And that does just barely get the Drillers into field goal range. This is the maximum range for their kicker.
And what's the percentage on that?
60%.
I don't like that percentage. I'll go for it.
Okay. 8 minutes to play. All right. Strong versus 4-3 on 4th and 3.
All right, I'll audible.
Audible. Okay. Defense. Do you want to audible or do you like what you have? You can look at it again if you need to.
Joe Cooper. What are you gonna do here? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with.
Sticks with it. Let's see it.
Okay, let's go.
And that is going to be toss sweep versus wide run. Holy moly. That is going to be
call.
a defensive breakaway by the Stallions, who show up and show out a -1, and that ends the drive. Could not have been more timely, and we are at the 7-minute mark in the game. Stallions take over at the 40, 1st and 2. Okay, ace big versus 3-4 on 1st and 2 from the 40.
Good.
I'm good. Yep.
That's going to be a long pass versus man-to-man. 6 on 2 will be a gain of 4, and it is a gain of 4. Deck is silent, and we are over midfield to the 40-yard line. 1st and 4 for the Stallions with 6 minutes to play in the game. Ace big versus nickel.
Good.
Short pass versus blitz,
Oh,
and that
you
is a
got it.
breakaway.
Nice job.
So that's going to be a minimum gain of 1. They'll ignore the underthrown. It's right on target. So it's 1 for the matchup, 1 for the corner, and now we start flipping. 1 more. He's got a little something here. Tackled right there. 2nd and short now for the Stallions. Ace
Okay.
doubles versus 3-4 on 2nd and 1.
Audible.
An audible. Defense?
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
All right, let's see it. Play action pass versus 2-man under. 6 on 2 will be a gain of 4. Almost enough for the touchdown. It is complete down to the 5, and that'll be 1st and goal. All right, 1st
Ready.
and goal from the 1. Ace
Okay.
doubles versus 3-4. Draw versus goal line. That is going to be a loss of 1 right now. Not a breakaway, but a loss of 1. Intentional grounding has no impact. So it's a loss of 1, second down. 2nd and 2. Gun trips versus 3-4.
Good.
And that is a medium pass versus press. 6 on 3 will be a gain of 3. Right now, that's enough for the touchdown. And it is complete for the score. That is good in the back of the end zone. Marvin Harrison for the touchdown. Kicking 1.
Are you taking 1 or going for 2?
I will attempt the 1.
And it is good. So that makes it 21. That's
Nice
right.
drive.
21-14 with 2 minutes to play. Kicking deep, I assume.
Yes, please.
Okay. And it's a 0. So that is going to be at the 25. So the Drillers have 75 yards and 2 plays and 3 timeouts to tie this sucker up from the 25. Here we go. Medium pass versus 2 men under. 5 on 2 will be a gain of 3. Plus 1 for the timing pass. That makes it a full 4. Making it 2nd and short. Timeout by the Drillers. They will pull 1 back into their hands to preserve that precious clock. Strong versus 4-3 on 2nd and 1.
Okay, we're good.
And that is toss sweep versus tight run. He's got a breakaway, and that might be a problem. Right now, it's a gain of 1 for sure. Let's spend this for the privilege. And then you've got really nothing here. This card does not help. So right now, it is a gain of 1. And then we'll start flipping. So
now,
that's
hold on.
2.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to start adding those up.
That's
So that's
2.
That's 2.
How many do you need? 5?
He needs a total of 5, and that's 1 more. And no, and so that's going to be the end. Now, if you want to spend it on headbutt, there is. You can use headbutt, which should allow you to ignore the corner value and keep going.
But that would be my challenge flag.
It would, but you would be able to continue the run.
Honestly,
by the way, you can also add.
Add those
3.
on.
How does that work though? Because you could. You would add those. It would be a run of 7. 7 on 3 would be a gain of 4 to start. So if you want to throw those 3 in, you can get 3 more lines for free. Basically.
No, we'll keep going. Our breakaway is our best chance at the win here.
So I'm going to put these back because we no longer need to keep those.
The chain got reset on that.
Chain doesn't get
the play's
reset,
still
but
going
I
on.
can't use it. But I can't use it because I'm out of challenge flag.
Right. The play's still going on. So let's see if it, and that's 1 more. So he headbutts a guy at the 35. He's down to the 30. Oh, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 30.
Now I could go 1, 2, 3 here.
Yes, you can.
1, 2, 3. Let's do that.
Okay. And so so all of those go up. He continues to power and push, dragging people down to the 15-yard line. An incredible run. Yes, timeout. An absolutely incredible, superhuman effort from this Texas Rose.
A poor defensive call by the opposing coach. Should not have allowed that to happen.
Big Eye versus 4-3 from the 15 on first down.
Good.
Okay.
And that is a short pass versus press, and that is a defensive breakaway.
Nice job.
And that is going to be a 0 in the upper corner. That will be a lot of pressure that forces the bad pass. Stabler lucky to get away with that one. And now 2nd down. They take their final timeout. Strong versus Nickel. 2nd and 3.
Okay.
And that is a cutback versus goal line. No breakaway here, but 3 on 3 will be a gain of nothing. Let's see if the deck helps. And it does not. So the ball stays right there. 3rd and goal from the 3. 1 card left. And the entire game day deck is going to cycle because we ran out of cards. Everything is back in play on this final play from scrimmage in regulation. What the hell is going to happen? And this is the last play from scrimmage. Strong versus 4-3.
Okay.
Power versus zone. 4 on 2 will be a gain of 2. Spend that for the privilege.
Yep.
And that is no help, but that's a gain of 2. And Earl Campbell spends his 1 and powers his way into the end zone, potentially tying the game. It is now 21-20. We need to kick the extra point, right?
Wait. I would desperately like to go for 2, but with no gas in the tank, I don't think that's
and no challenge flag, right?
And so We're gonna kick.
Kick the 1. Okay. And it is good. So with that, it is tied going into overtime in this.
What are the overtime rules?
It is sudden death. So just old school NFL sudden death. First team to score, even if it's a field goal. Yep.
Yikes.
So again, the visitors will call it in the air, heads or tails. Wait, not in the air, but
Tails,
good.
please.
Tails. And it is heads. So the drillers win the toss. What would you like to do?
We'll take the ball, please.
All right. And so do you want to kick away or do you want to kick an onside kick, Harvey?
I will kick away.
Okay. And that is a 1. So drillers will start at the 15, first and 1. Okay. Big Eye versus Nickel.
We'll audible.
Audible. Okay. Defense, do you want an audible?
No, I'm going to stick with.
All right. Big Eye versus Nickel on first and 1.
Good.
Okay.
And this is power versus goal line. So that is 1 for the privilege. 5-on-3 is a gain of 2. No help from the deck. First down. All right. Strong versus Nickel on first and 5.
Good.
Okay.
Cutback versus goal line. No breakaway, but no gain right now. 3-on-3 is nothing. Intentional grounding, no impact. Second down.
Good.
Big Eye versus 4-3.
Okay.
Counter versus blitz. 5-on-2 will be a gain of 3. That is an Earl Campbell run. So right now it's a gain of 3. And yes, it is 3. 1, 2, 3.
2, 3. We'll spend 2 more for the. Yeah, we'll spend 2 more.
Okay. Spending 2 more, and he powers his way out to midfield, and that is enough for a first down. Strong versus 4-3 on first and 6.
Good.
Okay.
Screen versus 2 men under. 5-on-2 is a gain of 3. Penalty is on a run, has no impact, and so that'll get you down to the 35. Second down.
Good.
Long versus 4-3.
Okay.
Second and 3. Medium pass versus tight run. 5-on-1 will be a gain of 4, unless there's foolishness. There is none. Gain of 4 is down to the 15, and that is first and goal. Drillers knocking on the door. Drillers, just to remind you, any score wins the game. Big Eye versus 4-3.
Good.
Okay.
This is power versus tight run. That is a breakaway for the defense, and that'll be a -1. So 1 for the privilege and 1 to make it a play equals 0.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
second down.
We'll kick the field goal from here.
Okay. Burn a card to keep the clock just in case this is a block or a miss. And it is good. And just like that, the Drillers put up 10 unanswered points in the final 2 minutes and overtime to take the win, 24-21 over the Stallions. What a game.